So this is my review. First of all, it's the voice that makes them moist. Your favorite outlaw, JP the Outlaw. Your favorite number one color commentator. Here to give you my review on Smackdown Live for January the 31st, 2017. I know I'm a little late with this, you guys, but again, I'm having phone trouble. My phone keeps acting up, and I don't know what's going on with it, but we're gonna work through this as always. So what I wanted to say was, yeah, it definitely been a crazy week, nonetheless, but I will try to get you all of my reviews and also my comments on as far as WWE news, rumors, and just pure dumbness. Also, as far as any other wrestling, after any other wrestling promotion, after I get finished recording SmackDown, I want to record a JP show, a very special JP show about Seth Rollins' knee injury. So that will be the focus of that show, but you'll get that sometime later today. Also, you'll also be getting some type of gameplay. It'll be uploaded on JP Outlaw Labcast. Look inside of my uploaded videos, and it should be right there. Okay. As always, like, subscribe, do your thing. So SmackDown starts off the show with Dean Ambrose, Shane O'Mac, AJ Styles, and Daniel Bryan. So they're basically, AJ Styles wants a one-on-one with John Cena. And, basically Daniel Bryan just maneuvers a way into making AJ Styles fight for this title, which he is not cool with. He goes over the list of who will be in the chamber. And again, you got Bray Wyatt, Randy Orton, John Cena, AJ Styles, Baron Corbin, and The Miz. Now, out of all these people, only two people have actually been in an elimination chamber match. Well, three: Randy Orton, Randy Orton, John Cena, and The Miz. So now, with again this being a SmackDown exclusive, which I love that they got the elimination chamber back on. I always thought that was a great concept. They shouldn't have got rid of it. So Dean Ambrose comes out, as his name was mentioned, and he tells AJ Styles, "Don't get mad with me, you Atlanta soccer mom from Hollywood, Housewives of Atlanta." So they have some unfinished business, and I like the way Dean Ambrose cut promos. He's a good main event guy. He's a good, I can cut a promo at the drop of a dime type guy. Just well for his persona and the way he carries himself. So that quickly goes into another match where AJ Styles, with another match, that quickly goes into John Cena in the ring, where he's cutting a promo apologizing to AJ Styles. John Cena is a fucking clown. Only because you talk shit about this man, you know you're gonna beat him at the fucking Rumble, and then you go up there and apologize for talking shit. Come on. Which, all in all, gave you your best match of your fucking career, John Cena. You owe AJ Styles damn near everything you are right now. Right now. But again, I digress. It just goes to show WWE is fucking up. The immense talent that you have in AJ Styles, the rub of beating John Cena 3 times in a row would have been the shit. Just to have Cena lose the title to Bray Wyatt anyway, to going into the chamber, which again I'll give my thoughts on that later in the show. The Wyatts come out, Bray and Randy. Of course, Bray Wyatt has announced himself for winning the championship, and Randy Orton is the Royal Rumble winner, which they will face each other at WrestleMania. Which, if you watch JD, and I'm a big fan of JD from New York. Watch this guy. He's just, if not better, he's better than me. He got me into this. I not wanted to be like him, but I've dabbled into this field based off of him. A couple of other guys, Stephen View, he's going through some things right now. Just a couple of other names, Silent Monster. But what I like about JD is a little bit closer to more of the wrestling world than, I wouldn't say Style Monster, but Seansville at least. So, but JD reported that again he has sources that are telling him that Randy Orton is going into the Royal Rumble, is going into WrestleMania only to build a new superstar, and that new superstar will be Bray Wyatt. Now that makes sense with The Undertaker 1 foot in, 1 foot out. I think you got maybe a year or two with the Undertaker left inside of the WWE. And if that's the case, who better yet to fill his shoes than Bray Wyatt? So with that being said, they then go on further. Luke Harper comes out to help out John Cena. Bray Wyatt does this weird look at Luke Harper, and Luke Harper tags himself out, and it basically became a handicap match. So, of course, uh, Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt wins the match. Sorry about that. Of course, Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt wins the match. You have Carmella versus a jobber, which was nothing. James Ellsworth is still cooning. He comes out with a gold shirt on, only to support Carmella in her win against the jobber, which you already knew she would win. Moving on to the second part of the show, you have Kalisto versus Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler needs some more main event wins. I don't really like this feud with Kalisto and the super jobber Apollo Crews. I don't like this feud. This feud is going nowhere. Hopefully, Apollo Crews will get some type of dominant build. Then they'll use him in the Intercontinental picture next year. Hopefully, well, this year. Um, right after this was a quick match. A lot of back and forth. Dolph Ziggler goes out into the crowd. The super jobber comes out and chases him out after beating Kalisto. Kalisto needs to be with the cruiserweights. I don't know why you're burying him on SmackDown. Ty Dillinger should be on fucking SmackDown, but that's neither here nor there. Mickie James and Alexa Bliss are in a tag match versus Naomi and Becky Lynch. Great match. It's going to be a 4-way at Elimination Chamber, which is cool. Mickie James is still hot, and fucking Natalia's time, not Natalia, Naomi's time is now. It's time to push Naomi. If you're going to give her the women's title for SmackDown, which is long overdue, give it to her now. Because she's fucking smoking hot. The interest is on. The crowd, she has a lot of support from the crowd. It's time for her to get the title. American Alpha issues an open challenge, which, again, you have the Usos, Heath Slater and Rhino, the Hype Bros, the Ascension, Breezango, and the Vaudevillains all come out hungry for title gold, which comes into like some type of breakout battle royal between all the tag teams, and I guess there'll be some type of match next week. It was really no plot to this. It was just, I feel as though it was just match filler. A backstage segment with Daniel Bryan, Natalya, and Brie Bella. Daniel Bryan winds up setting up a match for the Elimination Chamber for Nikki Bella and Natalya, which goes to the main event. The main event of the night: AJ Styles versus Dean Ambrose. You got the Miz and Baron Corbin on commentary, which I thought was cool. I would have rather seen a little bit more action between the Miz and and Baron Corbin in that breakdown that they had at the end of the match. But all in all, this was a good match of the night, actually. I like what they're doing with AJ Styles. Even though he ate that loss, he's still a dominant vocal point of SmackDown. So that's very good for me. Dean Ambrose. Hit or miss with Dean. It's a real hit or miss with Dean. I like Dean, but I wouldn't keep booking these two and booking these two on SmackDown at all. Like, if this is going to happen, let this be their once off, and let them not do this again until they're on a pay-per-view stage. You know that John Cena is going to leave. You know that Randy Orton is going to leave at some point in time. What I would do is try to keep them two as limited interaction as possible, because again, you can still sell. That's still a hot feud between AJ Styles and Dean Ambrose. Especially if you're going to have another draft, it just makes sense to hold off until after your draft, which I believe AJ Styles is going to Raw anyway. So, yeah, AJ Styles winds up winning the match. Big breakdown at the end. The Miz comes in, hits a scroll crushing finale on Dean Ambrose. Then Baron Corbin comes in, hits him with an end of days. Fucking picks up Dean, hits him with an end of days, and stares down AJ Styles at the top of the ramp. So, my predictions on how I would book this. I would definitely let this run out all the way to the Elimination Chamber. Just have these guys, all 6 men, interfering in each other's matches and just, cause crazy mayhem. But I think, I like what they're doing with Dean and AJ. And Dean, well, I like the booking for the night as far as Dean and AJ. I wouldn't keep doing it. This is a pay-per-view style main event match, and you don't want to keep feeding that to your public. So that's how I look at it. And that's pretty much it. As always, JP the Outlaw. Follow me on everything. Instagram, Wrestling Amino. If you don't have that app downloaded, you can follow me on Wrestling Amino. I'm always loading up things as far as my show, and as far as gameplay. That is on. It's not exclusive, but you can also get that on my JP Outlaw Labcast. Again, there's video packages up there of what I like to consider the best of the best. You got Stone Cold, you got HBK, you got freaking AJ Styles, you got Triple H. It's a lot of video packages up there for you guys just to pick through, and this is basically the best of what I could find on YouTube. So just take a look at that. There's some real good stuff up there, and I'm thinking of I got 2 weeks to put together a best of Elimination Chamber, which I'll probably do next Sunday, or if not this Sunday. But as always, it's been fun. It's been safe. I will see you guys soon. I'm going to record another show, and we'll talk about it. As always. See you soon. Peace.